Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, continuing action from the Grapefruit League between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 3-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robert is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Settling in now, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Again, a 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Justin Decker. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Mike Ford. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Judge over at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder George Springer. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Back goes Stanton. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Into the corner and slicing foul. So a full count now. Luis Robert will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
2-2 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played two. It's now 1-0 Toronto. In now, Mike Tauchman, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He stays alive, still 2 and 2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 and 2.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in for the Jays, Howie Kendrick, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin Decker.
Ready for another chance. Justin Decker, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. This one's blooped out toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Torres. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And that misses, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there, just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leaked just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Tauchman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Luis Robert. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
2 on here with 1 man out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, Danny Jansen. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ross Stripling will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 68.
Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here. A 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and this one will bounce into the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double, so quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Standing in now, Eric Gonzalez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Springer is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Three-two pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Toronto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Decker. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Sam Gaviglio is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 44, Sam Gaviglio.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gaviglio typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Popped him up. Gaviglio in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. This one's down to third. Kendrick. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Luis Severino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
George Springer the next to hit. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tauchman is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Robert.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Robert 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Edubray Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Edubray Ramos.
Luke Voigt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Voigt.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fastball well outside. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robert is under this one. 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Clint Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Clint Frazier.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Estevan Florial will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Florial.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. This is line to left. Robert is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Estevan Florio will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11, Estevan.
Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
55, Jonathan Holder. Now at shortstop, number 59, Luke.
Nick Ahmed is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Nick Ahmed.
Last half of the seventh here, and standing in as the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yes.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number
9. Digging in once again, Danny Jansen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Tyler Wade is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Wade.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Zach Collins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Zach Collins.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. The set and the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Yanks held in check. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tyler Wade will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 38, Zach Collins.
Alec Mills is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mills. Now at second.
Aaron Hicks is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 31, Aaron.
Lourdes Gurriel is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Yadier Molina will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yadier Molina.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Tyler O'Neill will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Lourdes Gurriel, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Tyler O'Neill. Now at second. Number 13.
Yadier Molina will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Number 5. Yadier Molina.
Tyler O'Neill stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
O'Neill.
Dan Winkler will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Winkler.
Into the box, Mike Ford. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. And it's 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still tied 3-3. Zach Britton comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Now batting.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about him. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tauchman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ken Giles comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
Kyle Higashioka will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Estevan Florial waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Trey Ambergy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 33, Trey Ambergy.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Two and two. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trey Amburgey will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 33.
Adam Ottavino comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
This is line to left. Hicks is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Tauchman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
So striding forward now, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Michael
Attention,
Baird
please.
takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 39, Michael Baird.
Digging in, Mike Ford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. And Molina will stay with this one for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. Chad Green takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, George Springer. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Ambergy is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 3-3. On to the 12th frame in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka, a base hit in his first trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robert will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 33, Trey Ambergy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Ambergy. He reached on a single in his first try. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. To short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tommy Kahnle will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. 13th inning ready to begin, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tyler Wade. Two and one.
One strike.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping into the box, Mike Ford. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Line towards center field. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Designated hitter, Kyle Higginbotham.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Aroldis Chapman comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen. To 2-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Runners on first with 1 down. Two-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
At the plate, Yadier Molina has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Tommy Kahnle is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.